The look you give every time you turn on the news and you see the left media again hoodwinking the dumb libtards. Wow. I've been good, guys. I've haven't had to rant recently. I've been able to, just contain myself. But wow, wow. These liberals are completely and utterly right out of their mind. They're brainwashed. The problem is that it's wow. I'm just blown away. What I'm going to rant about is the travel ban that Trump has put in place. Bang on, makes super sense, 90 days. But the left media is so out to just demonize and delegitimize, and now you see the impeach stuff. You knew the impeach stuff was going to come even before he got elected. If he got elected, you knew that was going to come, so that's no surprise. But this is just their campaign against Trump. It's the fake news, aka left news. CNN's the absolute worst, just disgusting. They just lie to people, and the problem is that for some reason there's a large following. People watch these stupid shows, and they don't take the time to research both sides. So here's the facts. Get the facts out to your friends. Trump's ban is not a Muslim ban. That was created by CNN and the left. That is propaganda. That is fake news. That is bullshit. Trump has never called it a Muslim ban. It's not a Muslim ban. What it is a travel ban from 7 countries that the Obama administration actually labeled as being the most dangerous in the sense of harboring and training and creating terrorists. Okay, if it was a Muslim ban, there's 40 other countries that the majority of the people in those countries are Muslims. Those countries are not banned. Indonesia has the highest Muslim population in the world. It's not banned. Egypt has the highest Arab population in the world. It's not an Arab ban. Egyptians are still can come into the U.S. It's a 90-day travel ban until they can figure out what's going on and if these terrorists are sneaking into the country through these countries that are now banned, so they can't get in here. The terrorists have already told us. They blatantly told us. They've put it out there that they are going to take advantage of the sensitivity and the kumbaya-ness of the left. The left just says, let's just open borders. Let's just let everybody in. Love, 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 peace, 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 and cupcakes, rainbows, and peacocks. Isn't that sweet? And it's a wonderful concept. It's a super concept. It's just not real. It's just not based in reality. It ain't real. It's kind of like the Wizard of Oz. It ain't real, guys. There's no such thing as just global peace in the world and everybody being able to get along. When you are a country, you have every damn right to protect your borders. There's not one foreign national that has a right to demand entry into your country. Trump is not banning people. What Trump has done is he's put a 90-day, 3-month ban on the travel from these 7 countries until the Trump administration can fulfill his campaign promise of keeping America safe. And that's what he's doing. They're figuring out how they can better vet people. And until they can do that, they're putting on pause travel for 90 days. Liberals, put away your little arts and crafts sessions. Get your little cutouts, put them away. Stop with the little pens, what do you call them, the little markers and crayons and making your little signs and getting out and protest. Who the hell are you guys? Where do they come from? Where do these protesters come from? Where do they come? I want to be a professional protester. I got a job, I got a family, I got a mortgage, I got bills to pay. Who are these people? How can you just, today we're going to head cross country and we're going to go protest at the JFK. Next time we're going to go protest at the inauguration. Let's leave Hawaii and go for 5 days to Washington, D.C. and protest. Who can do that? Who pays your bills? How is that possible? It's incredible. It's obviously where it's coming from is somebody like George Soros is funding this, because there's no way people can, unless they don't have a job. But then how do they even get to these places? How do you get to these rallies? How are you showing up one day in Boston and the next day across the country somewhere? I don't get it. It's a great life. Congrats for being able to pull it off. But it's obviously set up. Use your brains. How are these people showing up and protesting? Do they not work? Do they not have families? Do they not have bills? Maybe they don't. And I wouldn't be surprised if they don't. But again, how do they get there? How do they afford to be there? Who's feeding these people? Who's paying for their expenses? It's mind-blowing. Let's see what else I got. I got a few things written down. Oh, did you know? You never hear this. Here's the biasness of the left. Did you know that, first of all, I've already told you, the 7 countries that Trump has put a ban on, They were Obama's 7 countries. He came up with those, and he was bang on right. Congratulations, Obama got something right. Those were the 7 countries that should have definitely a travel ban on it, so you can figure out what's going on as far as refugees or people trying to sneak in. No question about it. But did you know, not only did he come up with that list, that Trump put a similar ban in place in 2011 for Iraq. Iraqi citizens travel ban, you couldn't come. Where was the outrage? What happened? Why aren't all the goofy celebrities in Hollywood up protesting that? Why wasn't Schumacher crying fake tears about that? Because it's all bullshit. It's all politics. It's all propaganda. It's all set up to try to delegitimize the Trump administration. That's all it is, guys. You got to wake up. You got to, if you love CNN, good for you, but start looking at some other stuff too, so you can see both sides and then make up your mind for yourself. Don't just follow one thing. One thing about, people who are enlightened, so to speak, they look at both sides and then they say, okay, there's that. The truth's probably somewhere in here, and that's what you need to do. Stop just being hoodwinked by these people who have an agenda. The shows that you're watching, 96% of them, of the left media, donated to Hillary Clinton's campaign. How many? 98% or more probably deemed Clinton was going to win. They lost money. They were wrong. They were embarrassed. They're out to get Trump. Use your brains. He is doing what a concerned citizen should be, and he's protecting your borders, and congratulations to him. That's what I got, guys. By all means, you guys watching this, you get it. But tell your friends, share the message. Share the message that it's not a Muslim ban. That was made by CNN and the left media. The 7 countries are actually Obama's list, and he was actually right. They're the countries you need to be most concerned about. Obama also did this in 2011. Share that news. Share that it's only temporary until they figure out what's going on, and it's for the safety of your nation. That's what I get, guys. Liberals, you're driving me absolutely insane. But thank you guys for giving me an outlet to be able to vent. Rob is done.